What's going on? Lord Pixel here, and I finally got a haircut. What's going on? Lord Pixel here, and today we are actually doing something a little bit different. We're going to be doing a reaction video to my world. So, if you don't know somehow by now, there is a fellow YouTuber of mine named Hydra Extreme. He does loads of pocket build content, and he has a series called World Spotlight. And basically what he does is he goes into people's worlds that they give him. They say, hey, check out my world, review it. And it's like a Discord review for me, except he reviews actual worlds and not images. And he's a lot better at it than I am. Basically he reviews worlds and talks about the world. And so he actually did my most recent build, completed build, Imperium Heroicis, which is Latin for like epic fortress or something. It was a castle I made for the Pocket Build Castle Challenge, which I did do a Discord review of. Link up here. Also, check out Hydra's channel and the original video in the description if you want to, of course. But you should.
Well, hello there, and welcome to another Pocket Build Spotlight, where today we're looking at Imperium Heroics by expert builder Lord Pixel.
Advanced builder in the normal Pocket Build Discord, but expert builder in his.
Alright, and here we
Pixel
are in the
here.
rules on section.
You really should.
And I must say, this is really well composed. Like, really well done.
Epic. Glad
This
to hear
shot
it. I
is
did spend a
just
lot of time on it.
Perfect. The way this looks, come out with, well, basically everything. It's just awesome how you just make, well, it just, this shot, it looks like this castle was made for the shot, specifically, because, well,
It was.
basically everything faces this way, kind of. It looks like it faces this way.
It does. Entrance is right there.
And I really like how you are basically just, the only way in here is through this gate, which is really easy to defend. So it does actually make sense from a defensive perspective.
Yay. I
Not
wanted my
everything
castle to be
does.
logical.
As you can see, this window here, for example, if one could climb up those rocks, you could easily break into the window.
Never mind.
And
Oh
let's
gosh.
see.
I did not pay attention to any of this.
Back here is a little garden,
The garden
which I love.
by the dungeons.
And he attempted to
Make a farm.
make this fountain work with the water piece thingy.
Instead it just looks like it's a broken fountain.
But that doesn't really work that well because
go.
of well,
The water.
the fact that this water thingy works really weird and isn't really that usable for fountains. But my favorite thing about this build is probably the sewer here, the way this works.
The water collection place.
Oh
Sewer.
wow, I didn't even notice this. Look
Whatever
how
it
cute this is. This is their water supply, somehow.
Yeah.
Which
Don't ask me where the
I
waterfall
guess
comes from.
this isn't a sewer then. This is a type of fountain with a water filter or something that gets the salt out. Because otherwise these people literally poison themselves with salt.
I don't know how it works. I'm assuming it's just rainwater.
And I really like this as well. I think this water element is just a little bit better than this one here.
Yeah.
Because you can actually see the water thing. Let me try and select it.
You're not going to be able to
No.
select it. Yeah, there you go. You're not going to be able to. Oh, you were.
Yep. You can quite easily see the white thingies
Well,
there.
what did you want me to do?
Maybe
It
try
was
to
more
hide those
difficult
a
to
bit
fit
more
them in
next
than I
time.
thought it would.
Um,
But I'm glad you like it. I did
and
spend quite
I
a
love
bit of
that
time
this
on the
is
waterfall.
basically just a cluster of towers, really, but still has a kind of order to it. Like this, you can see some parts coming back and stuff. And let's see, is there a person here?
No
somewhere?
people. Everything.
There's
Don't
only
please don't
one
go in
giant,
first person.
which I
No,
don't
please.
see anywhere.
Don't.
Let me clone this. There's a person down. He did say that nothing really makes sense from a first
Yeah,
person perspective.
because I sized
It's
everything down
proportions.
to make it look bigger than it actually is.
I'll try to keep it in mind. As you can see, this is kind of a small stair.
It's small.
And I think these items are scaled down as well. Yes, they are really small. I'm basically a giant here. So.
You are.
This castle is even bigger. It's meant to look even bigger than it looks like.
Which is why everything's scaled down.
It's
So when you're not
literally
in
a
first person, it
mountain.
looks massive.
And
But when you are in first person,
This looks
it
awesome
looks
as well.
tiny.
Really intimidating and stuff.
But yeah, I was
Kind
going
of
for
what
intimidating.
I did
Thank
with Amplus, but I think this is little bit better because there are loads of buildings everywhere.
Better than M+.
So,
no.
There's more to look at from this
M+ is
perspective.
so much better than this. I think that's what you said.
This is more like
But either way, M+ is better.
a slope in the buildings instead of just like Amplus had basically nothing here. At least no high buildings. So
I was
I really
going
like
for
that,
like
that you
a
basically
Nimbus
cover the entire
overcrowded
mountainside
vibe.
with
Because this is the castle that the people from Nimbus came from. In case you
where's
didn't know,
the
Nimbus is like my prized possession.
person?
I have a whole story
Where
on
are
it.
you?
Ask me about it in my Discord. Join
Show
the link in the
yourselves.
description.
Yeah, you will.
Join using the link in the description. Anyway, back to the
Game
world
of
spotlight.
Alright. Now remember, I'm basically a giant here.
Exactly.
And this is the smallest person that exists in this game.
Which they do need to fix. Indeed.
So imagine the size of this build if I would actually be normal human sized
Yeah.
appropriately to this castle.
But I would need more terrain. The
I
terrain
love
would
this
need to be
gate. Wow.
Thank you. The gate was epic.
And this looks awesome as well. Revealing shot. Pure gold.
Underneath the statue is a coffin of the king.
First person issue there.
I don't know if you
I
noticed
love
that.
this patching, by the way. I already commented on this when you submitted it.
There was
I
a
love
hole in the
this little
ground, and I
patch
just
work.
wanted to fill it up somehow, and I didn't know that would look
What's
so
causing
good.
me to
I
get
don't know. I
stuck
didn't
here?
think it looked so good, but
Is it one of these?
whatever.
Let's see. Nope.
What are you trying to look for?
Let's see. What could it be? Maybe just this one. Nope. Both of them. Nope.
What are you looking for?
What the hell is causing me to get stuck?
Oh. You're stuck. I see. World wasn't meant for first person, so my bad.
That's weird.
My bad.
I think it's actually this building though. Yes, I think it is.
I hope they improve.
Maybe you first person prove the whole thing next time.
I hope they improve
Build, things like
first
this.
person in the future. The collision improvements.
It's causing me to get stuck.
Five minutes later.
Is this door or something?
The whole build is
No,
just
it is.
the whole world spotlight's just Hydra trying to
I
not get
recommend
stuck.
you first person prove the whole thing next time. If you build little details like this marked. And now I'm stuck here.
I didn't even go
let's
through it in first person,
move
so I didn't
to a
know
different
there were any
area.
collision improvements.
See
So
if
my
I
bad.
don't get stuck
Totally
there.
my bad.
Okay, this works.
Good. As I said, I didn't
Ooh,
first person check
Look
it.
at this, another fountain. And little market stalls all over the place. It looks like its own functioning city, really. It looks like more than this.
That on the
a
left is
city
your dining,
with
the dining hall, the big building,
a heavily fortified city.
and you just passed the
It's
barracks.
really complex
FYI.
than a castle in its own ways.
Epic. I'm glad to know you enjoy it.
And maybe cover things like this up as well next time.
I had to add that there actually to fix something, otherwise the wall looked all cluttered there. But apologies, I didn't realize that looked bad.
Are they building something new here?
They're adding to the barracks.
I have no idea. Let's go to a different area. I love that you can just walk from area to area.
I didn't try to.
Even though
Again, I
it's not
barely
really
looked at it in
skilled
first person, so I didn't know that it was that
it's
easy.
still
But
really enjoyable to walk around in first person. Oh, here's the giant. Hello. This
trapped
is giant.
forever from humanity.
And they have war stuff
In
as
with
well,
human.
so
I
they
know.
are protected.
I forgot. I saw that you, Hydra, I
Well,
saw
this
that
gauge
you
can
put
hold this,
weapons
but
on
okay.
your walls, though, and I wish I would have done that. But I completely forgot. But I really enjoy this so far. It's epic. Review.
Wow, this
You are
is
really
huge.
pointing out things that I screwed up on.
Alright.
Because I did screw up on a lot of stuff.
Parkour time. Let's try to get
Parkour.
up here. I don't know if you're meant to get up here, by the way.
Again, for the 5th time now, I had never checked in first person, so.
But
You do
this
you.
wonderful big world.
Tis.
Let's get here. Wait, where is it? Where is it?
He
I
has
think we
disappeared.
lost
You dragged him into the
Man
wall.
down. Where are you? Never mind then. Placing a new one. I guess this is a bit hollow, this terrain or something.
There's the water collection.
Yes, I love this.
A lot of people did for whatever reason. Don't know why.
Wait, I can walk around on these?
You can.
Weird.
You can.
Oh, look at this. There's another little street.
Church
Oh, here's where we are. Here's where we were before we get stuck.
in the rock.
I still wonder what caused that.
The rock.
Let's move it to a different
Thank
area.
you, past or future Hydra. Very cool.
Let's hit move. Thank you.
Oh, we're going to the
Is
gardens.
this completely finished? Because this looks kind of well, it looks a bit undetailed. Maybe it's something on this roof, for example.
Yeah, they didn't. I forgot about that area.
You just give a quick example.
Completely forgot about it.
Like this. Kind of like this.
Oh, that would look good.
So you get a bit of texture on top as well.
Oh wow, that's a really good tip. Jeez.
Alright.
No wonder you're a
I
master
can't
painter.
recover that one either, so time for a new one. Get up a ball.
People everywhere. Giant people
Wait.
everywhere. The garden especially makes you look giant.
No, don't mind the tree.
Chop down the tree.
Wait.
Oh, you can go through those?
Okay. Weird hitbox.
Dungeon. It's a
What
dungeon.
is supposed to be?
A dungeon.
Are you meant to be accessing this whole garden via this trapdoor or something?
I don't know why I
have
put
no
gardens on either side of the dungeon. Don't ask me why. But
These hitboxes
It's a dungeon.
need to be fixed, but okay. This is some really nice garden work.
thank you.
I love it.
It didn't take me very
Mixture
long.
of these really thin plants with these grass parts, which make it look a little bit thicker. Lovely. And here's a little door.
Flavors.
Let's see, are there any other parts to explore in first person?
Not
I
really.
think there are.
Not really anything else that I know
Alright.
of, at least.
I want to
But I
see
built
how
one,
the
so
castle looks like.
I think I would know. My laugh is so annoying.
Over here. This bridge. This looks awesome.
I never thought about a
This looks
shot from
absolutely
there.
awesome.
Why did I never think about that?
I still think though that this shot right here is the best.
That's what I was going for.
It just looks like it was made for this shot. This looks quite alright too, but the build up to these towers is just awesome.
Thank you.
May I ask something? Did you not fill these islands in because your device couldn't handle more, or because you didn't have time?
Both. Both. My
Because I
device,
know
no,
you
my
watch
phone was
this,
on the
maybe
point
you
of
can react to it.
breaking after this because I do not build well.
By the way, wait.
And I ran out of time, and
This
I
is
didn't know what
Diggy's
else to
terrain,
put on
right?
them. I was
Yes,
thinking
this is Diggy's
farms,
terrain.
but I ran out of
got
time.
confused for a second because
I had to do all the stacking of
moved this,
buildings on the last day of the challenge, so it was mainly because I ran out of time, but it was also because my device couldn't handle it.
Islands having a lot of beaches everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And I forgot Diggy had those as well because I used Diggy's terrain and I removed a lot of it.
I kept it looking natural. don't know why. But yeah.
Seriously,
much
though,
longer is
this is so well done. Little towers everywhere. Even though it doesn't really work that well in first person because you're practically a giant, it still looks really nice. I
Thank
think
you.
it's a really well done. It's a bit
Thank you.
unfortunate that you couldn't walk past this here. I still have no idea what could have caused it.
Again, never checked in first person, so.
But seriously though, this is really well composed.
Thank you. I said thank you multiple times, but thank you for being
And
so.
I think it's one of the
kind.
very few people that actually use the King Castle, which is literally the first castle set to ever be introduced to this
I know that
game.
Spopey.
I've never really built something
Also
on
did.
camera with this really. So
Originally, I was gonna actually use a mix of mainly the
it's
Monarch
probably the
and
most,
these, but then I just ended up doing these, and it looks fine.
diverse castle set that there is. At least it has the most pieces, except for Monarch maybe.
Monarch is better if
Because
you're
it's-
really,
Well,
really
I
good
think
at building,
you can,
like sculpting
build
up
a
the entire
better
structure, but
castle
King is
with
better
this,
if you just want to build.
because Monarch
Get the
has
castle
loads
over
of
with and work more on the
different
interior.
things that
I did
don't really
neither,
belong
so.
in that don't look like a castle piece.
Yeah. Well, both kind of and kind of don't. They both have their.
Maybe you
Pros
could
and
have
cons.
built a little bit of farmland here.
As I said, yeah, I
you
would have built a
time
farm if I had more
or
time, but
better
I didn't know if I was
infrastructure,
wanted to do
reason you
walls around it or
build
protect
more.
it, or I ran out of thinking time, and my device gave up
But
on me.
seriously though,
pretty
I
much.
love this
So.
layout.
Thank you again.
I wish there was more lore behind it though.
Then just Nemesis, because I don't know if you read
So
that.
remember, for next time, maybe add a bit of textures to flat roofs like this, and just try to actually tell why how this actually works. If this is not as an outlet for the sewers, or this isn't salt water somehow. This is actually fresh water. Explain
My
how that
plan
is
was to
possible.
build like a little
Like, is there some kind
castle
of
piece
filter
to use as
for
like
the
a
seawater,
reservoir,
or
so rain falls into it and then it falls into the waterfall, but
something? Just explain it.
didn't know how to
stuff,
do it.
because that
So
does
I ran out of time for a lot of stuff and forgot to do a lot of stuff. So, but I'm glad that you guys you like the build at least.
Put thought into it. At least it sounds like you've put thought into it that way.
I did.
But I just love this way that it builds up to these ground two towers, basically in the whole build. At the front at least. The back could have maybe. Well, the island kind of ends here, so that is hard. Were these rocks here before?
Yeah. I was actually
Actually,
thinking of adding,
maybe just
putting
add
the
a bit
dock
more
over
to the
there,
deck next time.
because the boats looked like they would have fit there better.
And I know that's kind of weird that I say.
Again, ran out of
maybe
time and I had
was
already
and
started. I
that,
started
but
with the walls, and then I moved to the dock,
just
and I just ran
maybe
out of
do
time,
that,
and
okay? That's basically all
Yeah,
the
a
things
lot of
that
stuff
this
happened.
build really that I have to add that could be possibly different. But anyway, that's gonna do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you later. Bye.
bye. Man, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm actually really happy that you liked the world that much. I spent a lot of time on it, and I'm really glad that you liked it. I'm really glad that you chose to review it. So, thank you. Alright, there's my reaction of Imperium Heroicis, The World Spotlight. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, there's a like button. There's also a subscribe button. As Hydra said, you should probably subscribe. And I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Also, thank you guys so much for 100 subscribers. It's not a lot to most, but it's a lot to me. Thank you so much for 100 subscribers.